Fill that, Lori, and see how it feels warm. It's feel warm. I'm not seeing anything. Hey guys, we're at a cemetery. We're at dusk, and you can see, looking at the thermal imaging, this is just on the normal iron setting. You can see the heat still in the stones from the heat of the day and the sun. It's got some trees. If we go across, you can see the cooling on the ground with the grass. Other than that, everything seems pretty normal out here as we look for paranormal activity with the Flir One. We're going to change some settings and see if we can see anything. We'll be back. Alright guys, we're back, and I think we've got something. This is really something moving out here in the cemetery. Uh-oh, it just laughed at me. Oh, I'm just kidding guys, it's just my wife. Alright, we're out here looking for anything paranormal in the cemetery. And we're walking. Now, all those things there, those are just stones, headstones, with the heat of the day. See that this is mainly grass with the cooling of the night starting. The headstones, you can see, are really bright. So we're going to switch. Let's go to hottest. So this view shows the hottest objects in our view, and there's something out here. It looks pretty tall. It must be a tree. Yeah, those are trees. You can see it's filling in the tree line there. So the trees are still, the bark actually has retaining heat. Let's go to coldest. We don't see any real cold activity. There's the grass starting to lose its heat after the sun goes down. So, not a lot going on out here, guys. Let's put it on Arctic and see what we see. This actually shows the air temperature around everything. As you can see, the air temperature around the grass is really cooling off. And there's a pretty good heat signature over here, but it doesn't look like a headstone. So let's head that direction and see what it is. Alright, we just arrived at that elongated heat signature we saw, and this is actually one of those almost full-sized, what would you call this, Lori? Just a big old slab that covers the tomb. So, two of them side by side is what we saw from a distance. I'm shining the flashlight on them. You really can't tell. Might give you a little more clarity here as we go in here. You can kind of see it's just a big tomb. Two of them side by side. That's what we saw. We'll continue on. Alright, we really noticed this stone here. Looks really hot. We're going to go check it out and see what's up with it. Compared to all the other stones out here, this one is really glowing hot. So let's look at it and see what's up. And this is on the Arctic view on the Flir One. So let's see if we can get a little closer and see. Go ahead and feel that, Lori, and see how, if it feels warm. Does it feel warm?
It does right in here. Up top it's cold.
Yeah, we can see that with the Flir One.
Down here it's warmer.
Yeah, once you took your hand away, it really started glowing. You can really see where it's hot. So like if I change it to the hottest, move your hand. There's where it's the hottest, right?
Well, that's...
What's it say? Let's try to zoom in here and see what it says. I don't know if we can get any clarity on here. It's really worn. This is an old stone.
David C. November 10th. Died 1878. I think is what it says.
Very old.
That's what they say.
Let's change it back to hottest here, and you can really see. Oops, turn that on. Now I'm stuck on strobe. Ugh, my flashlight's borging out here. That's kind of weird. I didn't activate the strobe, but the strobe turned on.
Well, it says David Boyd.
Isn't that weird? My flashlight's strobing, and I'm not even touching the strobe button. Look at that. That's really strange. Right there, that's like a hot spot right there in the stone. If we aim it down a little lower, the flashlight's actually going out. These are new batteries too. It's kind of strange. Let's turn out the flashlight. That'll remove a little of the clarity on the Flir One here. You won't be able to make out a whole lot, but looks like the whole stone's pretty darn hot. Except like you said on top, if we change it to coldest view, try to focus in on the stone. Shows a whole lot. It's quite the Arctic. Yeah, you can see that the top of the stone is the coolest. And down here, it's right when we were shining the light, and I started to strobe. Yeah. Well, anyway, so a little interesting activity here. The flashlight strobing, and then this stone being hotter than the rest. Kind of odd, kind of different. So we'll go continue on. Stop the video here. Alright guys, we've come to this tree line because we thought we heard something in the trees. So we're at the tree line and we're going to try to see if we see anything in the thermal as we walk up towards the trees. I'm going to start shining the flashlight in here just to see. Lori, why don't you get your flashlight ready and shine in here? Okay. I'm not seeing anything. Change it to hottest. This is going to show the trees. See, the heat's really leaving the trees, which is good. It allows us a better view into this. But I don't see any. Unless something's hiding behind the tree. I'm just not seeing it. It's like coldest. Signatures, except for the air around the ground. We'll just switch to the Arctic view. Let's go back to contrast. Nothing's really standing out, so I don't know what we heard, but it's definitely worth checking out. Those dogs barking in the distance are not what we heard. Alright, we'll stop the video and continue on.